Sports on News Channel 25. Sponsored by Douglas Nissan of Waco.
Well, the Houston Astros have certainly got their work cut out for them in the AL West, trailing by 9 games to the Texas Rangers coming into today. But Houston, they're on a roll and have some of the hottest bats in the majors right now. Astros looking to build on a 6-game winning streak tonight, again taking on Kansas City in the second inning. 2 on and 2 outs for Jose Altuve, and he gets into this one. That ball is gone. 3-run homer for the Houston second baseman, and then very next batter, Carlos Correa, he rips this one to the opposite side of the field. Back-to-back jacks by Altuve and Correa to make it a 7-run second inning. And it was all Astros in this one as they take it 13-5. Houston scores 13 runs in consecutive games against the Royals to win the series. If you haven't noticed, NBA free agents have been getting paid more than ever in the past couple of days. 6 of the 7 largest contracts in NBA history will be owned by players heading into the 2017 season.
7 almonds.
7 almonds. I'm pretty sure that 12 is a serving size, so he's not getting his daily intake of almonds here.
And he plays Words with Friends. Can you imagine if you were like playing the President of the United States?
Last night, the Texas Rangers were only able to win their second game in 10 tries. But tonight, they've looked to continue the winning that made them the best team in the AL during the first half of the season. But it wouldn't be easy taking on the defending World Series champ Kansas City Royals.
As we talked about earlier, we are baking cookies on the Storm Interceptor right now. You can see those cookies have been baking since about 2:30, 3 o'clock, I think, this afternoon, so for about 3 hours. We do this as a reminder that it can get extremely hot, dangerously hot inside of a vehicle. Temperatures can soar above 150 degrees, but here's the fruit
If you
of our
notice, there's
labor.
4 missing. And guess where they are?
We brought them up
hands.
here. They're not
about to be in our mouths.
They're crispy. They're crispy on the outside. The bottom's still a little
They're
bit
a little
doughy,
doughy.
just
They are
because
doughy.
it doesn't get that hot. But try it.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. A little chewy.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
good
they're
to
good.
me. It tastes good to me.
For Ken Griffey Jr. and Mike Piazza, their baseball careers started at complete opposite ends of the field decades ago. But you can forget about how each player's legacy began, as they would both finish at the same place today. The Cleveland Browns began their 2016 training camp today, their first under new head coach Hugh Jackson, following a 3-13 season in 2015, played with player and staff suspensions, and of course the Johnny Manziel saga. Let's play ball. Texas already up 2-0 in the first, and Rougned Odor here says goodbye to a no-doubter in deep right. He doesn't even watch this one. His second home run in 2 nights. He extends the Rangers' lead to 3-0, but he wouldn't stop there. Now in the 7th, Texas up 7-3, and Odor adds another solo shot on the night as he gets home runs 20 and 21 on the season. The Royals wouldn't put up much of a fight in this one late as Jake Diekman comes on in the 9th and has a 1-2-3 inning to close it. Rangers get their 60th win of the year and, more importantly, increase that lead in the AL West back to 4 full games with Houston losing tonight. Texas will look to take the 4-game series off the Royals tomorrow at 7:05. Well, out east, the Cleveland Browns had their first official practice this afternoon in Ohio. Coming off of a year filled with many downs, including a league-worst 3-13 record, and Johnny Manziel admitting himself into rehab before the season even started, the Browns organization knows it has its work cut out for them. To the 9 when we go, Houston Astros trying to bounce back against the Detroit Tigers after a tough loss yesterday. No score until the 6th when the Tigers will get their first run in an unconventional way. Jose Altuve would call everyone off in the outfield for what should have been a routine pop fly, but he stumbles and can't make the play. That error makes it 1-0 Tigers. And before the 9th inning, the Astros only had 2 hits off Detroit ace Justin Verlander. Well, they had 3 in the inning to make it a 1-1 game for Colby Rasmus, who knocks in the go-ahead run. 2-1 Astros headed to the bottom of the frame, but Tigers would tie things up. And with 2 outs, Jose Iglesias with a slow bouncer here. Great speed from him, though, as he beats the play at first, and Houston falls in a heartbreaker 3-2. Down south in Houston, the Texans were one of the final 2 NFL teams to begin training camp today, along with the San Francisco 49ers. But it's not all roses on the home front for the Texans, as ESPN reports wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins is holding out of training camp as he seeks a new contract.